Now, in a few minutes, we'll be meeting our first guest, the singer and songwriter, Jason Mraz. In a recent interview, he said that when he found himself at a crossroads in his life, he asked the universe for guidance and, in a matter of days, received a mystery package of self-help books that inspired him to go on a soul-searching journey that changed everything. So, do we believe if we turn to the universe for help, we can indeed get our heart's desire?
Well...
Yes.
I feel really hypocritical, and I am really, I suppose, because I've spent many a year on this show sort of saying how I think self-help books are a waste of time, and I think all they do, and I do believe that some of them line the pockets of people who are looking for vulnerabilities in people.
Stop
blah, blah,
waffling.
Blah, 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 blah. Shut up, I'll
You've
show you
spent
this
many
scar.
a happy moment slagging me off.
Yeah.
About all my personal development books and philosophies.
Yes, yes, I have. But
Yes.
Jane McDonald kept going on about this one book, Excuse Me, Your Life is Waiting, and I read it at Christmas. And I was feeling a little bit vulnerable about about certain things, and my mum's not well, and blah blah blah, and basically it was about asking the universe, and if you put out positive thoughts, and it's turning things around. So say if you're having money problems, if you're concentrating on, oh my God, I've got these money problems, they're never going to get better, it's turning it into, I can't wait for the day, which will be soon, where something will happen, a job or an opportunity, shut up, Coleen, and it's putting out a positive thing into the universe, and it's all about quantum physics, and it's all very, very interesting. And so, shut up, So there was a friend of mine, and I just thought that I would try it, and there was a friend of mine who I knew was on a cruise, and I was desperate to see him, and I really, really missed him, but we were never going to meet up.
And you were on a cruise, and they were on a cruise.
And I ordered his ship, and I woke up the next morning, and his ship was outside my door, and I feel that I did,
scheduling.
and I feel that I did. No, I mean I only use that as an example. But what it's done is, and I've read another book by a lady called Sue Stone now, and I'm really, really quite into it. And if nothing comes of it, what it does do is turning negative thinking into positive thinking.
Excuse me, that's taken you that many years. Excuse me, that's called. People have been doing it for 2,000 years. We have been looking for the meaning of life. You're calling it something else, but it's the same thing. You can get the same thing by sitting quietly and saying a prayer and being positive.
No,
and ultimately, you have to find it yourself.
You only can. You can sit quietly and say a prayer if you're religious. But God doesn't do it for everybody.
No. It's coming from inside. As the reading a
well,
book.
if I want to
makes you feel better, fine. But please don't tell me it's a brand new, wonderful thing.
It's not a brand new, wonderful thing.
It's
just
sometimes
sometimes you need a little crutch, and if there's something that you can turn to, which just reminds you how to turn a negative thought, because it's hard if things are going.
Anybody got
it's
a little
hard
crutch
if things are going.
Now, Jonesy, I think you're quite right, and I mean it's just its basic sense as well. If you're in a negative state and you're kind of going through life, you put that energy out, you get someone like Coleen reacting as she is reacting now, negatively back to you, and so it becomes a sort of a self-perpetuating cycle of despair.
Thought that you're really boring.
No, but we're not talking about. We're only talking about it because we're on the television talking about it.
Why can't you just sit there and give yourself a good kick up the bum and get on with it? Why do you have to have someone to tell you to do it in a book?
It's not telling you to do it.
Sometimes you get weighed down by the grind of daily life and you can't see the bigger picture.
Well, you need to get up and open your eyes then, don't you? Not just read a book. Just get out your dressing gown and go, right, stop being an idiot, stop being down. The only person that can change this is me. That's all you need to know. I can change this. I can sit here and wallow in self-pity and doubt.
No, but that's not about wallowing in self-pity. You're missing the point.
I need my friend's shit to turn up.
You're missing the point. You're missing the point.
So who do you turn to for guidance?
Myself, or my friends, or whoever. But sometimes I just say to myself, OK, I'm having a real downer day today, and I will enjoy my little downer day, because sometimes I do enjoy them.
But you have
and
in the past, sought wise counsel.
Why don't we just look at what we've got instead of what we haven't?
No, but this is about looking at what you've got, what you haven't.
Why
It's
do you need a book
exactly
to
about.
tell you to do
You
that?
don't need a book.
Well,
it's
you
just
do.
sometimes there were. Well, no, I don't need it. I'm just interested in it at the moment because I just want to be a little bit more open to other things. I am always searching for something. Religion, unfortunately, doesn't do it for me, and I wish it did. And
But the thing is, how can you accept that the universe has got something planned for you, and that God isn't planning things for you?
Why does it always have to be God? Just because you're a God person, I don't have to be a God person.
I'm not saying that. But can you not see the logic? But you're saying it's the universe, and so I'm not. And somebody else might go, it's God, and somebody else goes.
So I might be going, it's the universe, and you're going, it's God. So
you're
that's
talking about
fine.
the same thing,
Yeah,
basically.
well, it's just finding something that helps
It's
you.
just that everybody has to keep giving it another name.
But that's what religious people do. They constantly have to put everything down to God.
Religion. It could be spiritualism. I like the idea that we've got spirits on our shoulders.
But I don't.
Shh. Just buy sat nav. That'll tell you where you're going.